So let's talk about your health today, your physical health. Do you have headaches or stomach aches or reoccurring flare-ups? Are you the kind of person that says, whenever I'm stressed, I get skin eruptions or backache or headaches? That doesn't mean you're imagining your pain or your pain is psychosomatic. The pain is real, but sometimes it means that we have unconsciously created it. You know, I've been talking to many doctors and they all say the same thing. 70% of people turning up at the doctors with real illnesses, real migraines, real stomach aches, real skin issues, real problems, do not have diseased organs, they have diseased thinking. And that goes back very much to how we talk to ourselves. When you say things like, this commute will be the death of me, my boss is driving me crazy, my work is killing me, this workload is making me insane, these hours are making me lose my mind. Your mind, which wants to keep you alive on the planet, thinks, oh, this place called job is killing you. I need to give you an answer, and then you can't go to that place called job. You see, I remember years and years ago, I'd written a book. I was so excited. I was giving a talk, and I wanted to give this talk. It was to a whole group of journalists coming to this special place, a beautiful hotel, for me to talk about my book. I woke up in the morning and I had a migraine I've never had in my life. I could hardly get my head off the pillow. I'm like, wow, how can I have a migraine the day I'm giving this talk? I was thinking, what did I say to myself? I know this stuff. My agent said that one of these journalists coming is really mean and harsh, and be prepared for them to write horrible stuff about you, because that's what they do. And that one little thing had triggered this headache as I began to think about, well, I better look out for that one. And actually that one wrote a piece going, I thought this girl was mad. I thought Marisa was mad. I listened to her talk. But then she said, but actually, it was amazing. And she actually gave me a phenomenal write-up. But this is not about me, it's about you. Because when you tell your mind, I don't want this, I'm scared of it, your mind will create illnesses to get you out of stuff. And once we learn that illness gets us out of things, we keep doing it. So be aware of your language and stop saying this commute is killing me, my boss is driving me crazy, my boss is like this with everyone, it's nothing to do with me, I'm great at my job, I'm excited about doing this interview, I'm thrilled about the presentation, I can't wait for my yearly assessment. Don't dread it, don't fear it, don't invite illness as a way to get out, welcome it and be excited. So the first step to anything you want to heal is never call it my. I can only give you an example about me. I got run over, my leg and ankle were broken in many, many places, and I was given a bad diagnosis. You might never walk properly again, one leg could be shorter, you'll always have arthritis, might never wear heels again. And I knew if I went down that road, I might never wear heels again. Wow, I could have one leg shorter. I'm thinking of something. And my mind's job is to work to make my thoughts real. And my job is to not think a negative thought. My mind's doing a job, and my job is to help it out. So instead of saying, oh my God, look at my foot, what a mess, it's so swollen, is to go, my left foot is going to be exactly like my right foot. So I understood I had to be very specific with language. I began to command, to direct, to instruct, to code my left foot to go back to its original coding and to work properly. We have to be aware that every word you speak and every thought you think is way more than that. It's a blueprint that your mind, body, and psyche are working to make real. So you've got to stop saying things like, I always get headaches when, I get a cold when I'm run down, my back goes out. When I'm run down, I get stomach issues and I'm under stress. Because it's different for all of us, but you want to focus on the opposite. And I have something I call Dick therapy, and I call it that because it's very easy to remember what Dick therapy is. And Dick simply means you direct, you instruct, you code, you command, you compel, you condition your body to work the way nature intended to work, perfectly, properly, easily, naturally. But when you're using your imagination to imagine the opposite, so I'm going to imagine the opposite of having a headache, the opposite of having a back that goes out when I'm stressed, the opposite of having a nervous tummy. So I have a nervous tummy, a very delicate tummy. I can't eat a lot when I'm worried. My tummy goes, whatever it is. We got to now do the opposite. And we got to use all the senses. What does it feel like to have a normal stomach? So you can eat anything and go anywhere and things happen, but you just have a normal stomach. Your stomach is normal. It's designed to digest food and it does its job. Of course, the stomach is also the seat of our emotions, but it does that job too. You are responding to your words. When you say things like, I knew I would get sick when I went there. I ate that chicken and then it was a bit uncooked. I knew I'd get ill. I knew I'd get fat. I knew I'd gain weight. I knew that would go wrong. You are manifesting. You're a master manifester already. Just manifest better. It's a choice. You're going to go down that road or that road. That road is talking yourself into getting sick and staying sick, and that road is talking yourself out of it. Because if you're not choosing to have better health, you might be choosing to have not good health. So choose to think better thoughts, remembering your mind's job is to make your thoughts real, and your job is to think better thoughts all the time so your mind can make them real. I've been working with clients for 34 years that turn up with all kinds of illnesses. I've seen every doctor. They don't understand why I've got polycystic ovary syndrome or an autoimmune disease. My body is attacking me. I've got these headaches, these lumps, this skin condition. I bite my lip, I grind my teeth, or I've heard everything. And I realized over a period of time that whatever my clients came in with, there were only 3 things that would cause it, and they all began with P. And the first one was to protect me. One of my clients told me that her grandfather tried to touch her, put his hands in her underwear. She told her mother, he said, don't be silly. You're making it up. I don't believe you. But he continued to do it. And then she got contact dermatitis, and amazingly, the skin right here in her groin would fall off when you put your hand on it. Her grandfather was revolted by that. Never touched her again. I thought that was genius, that her little 11-year-old girl's mind created that because she was thinking, I got to stop my granddad doing that, putting his hand up my skirt. I hate it. My mum isn't protecting me. And the body said, I'll do it. Give you contact dermatitis on your inner thigh. And that's what happens. And many people who are molested and abused become big, they become heavy, or they get all kinds of issues. So very often we create an illness to protect us. I can't do that because of the anxiety. I can't do that because of this nervous twitch. So there's the protection. Here's the second one, beginning with P, punishing me. Think, well, my body wouldn't punish me. Oh, it would. Your mind becomes a judge, a juror, and a jailer. People say things like, I stole money from my mum. I cheated in my exams. I kissed my best friend's boyfriend. I had a fling with my friend's husband. I'm such a terrible person. People used to wear hair shirts and whip themselves in the street. We have this need to atone for guilt. And I worked with a girl who had Crohn's disease. She was in so much pain. And she told me this story of running off with her best friend's husband. When we were talking, she said, I've created this pain. I never knew it until today. I've got to be in pain to atone for what I did. And I said, you know what? This was 20 years ago. You've done more time than a murderer. And when I got her to forgive herself, it all stopped almost instantly. So the mind will punish you if you're saying this, I feel so guilty, I feel so bad, I can't believe I did that, I've got this shame, this blame, this guilt. You're allowed to make mistakes. And when you recognize that, you stop punishing. What's the third P? I call it prioritize me. I was a little boy and he had terrible eczema. And when I talked to him, he said, we were talking about the eczema. I said, I know this is a silly thing, Daddy, but imagine the eczema would be your friend and in order to help you. And he was only 5. And he said, every night I stand like that and Mommy puts cream and wet bandage all over my arms, just any cream on that baby. And in that instant, I understood, and so did he, that he'd said to Mommy, can I have a massage, Mommy? No, you're a big boy. Mommy, can you massage me? No, this is just for the baby. And he thought a thought, I want Mommy to put cream on me. And guess what happened? The genie, your mind, who says your wish is my command, said, okay, you want me to put cream on you? Now you got eczema. Putting cream all over you. So prioritize me is, does this illness, this issue, this pain, this symptom get me attention? Kids who get sick, who have allergies or asthma or eczema, all kinds of issues, get a lot of attention. It's not all the case. I mean, some kids are born with issues, but many children create these because they become prioritized. The illness, the issues, the flare-ups, prioritize them. So let's take a minute now and think about, okay, let's say you've got a skin condition, an allergy, constant sinus infections, headaches, painful stomach, bad diet, irritable bowel, all kinds of stuff. Could that be to punish you? Could it be to protect you? Could it be to prioritize you? Whatever it is, when you've worked it out, oh yeah, When I got ill, my parents were nice to me. My dad wouldn't shout at me when I was hurt. So we don't choose this, but we do unconsciously request it. So how do we stop it? Well, we go back, and understanding is power. We go, okay, I remember being 12 and thinking that thought, and I'm going to forgive myself because you are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to make a lot of mistakes. You know what you're not allowed to do? You are not allowed to punish your own gorgeous body, the most priceless, mind-boggling thing you will ever own. You're not allowed to do that, to punish it, to make it sick, because you're a human being who made a mistake. I made a mistake. We all make mistakes. I learned a lot. That's not me. I'm not that kid who wanted to get out of school or exams or visiting their dad or their mom or their I'm not that kid. So go back and go, it's not me. That's not me. That person, that kid, that younger me that did that, thought of that, came up with it, is not me anymore. I made a mistake. And the only way you learn in life is to make a mistake. And finally, free yourself from trying to be perfect. That's not a blessing, it's a curse. You are a flawed person living a flawed life with other flawed people, and so am I. I call it being flawsome, and it's a great place to be. You want to be flawsome. Your vulnerabilities are the basis of your friendships. It makes you real. So to get over punishing, protecting, prioritizing, remember, that isn't you anymore. It was you a long time ago, and you didn't know what you know now. Forgive yourself for making mistakes. Make peace with everything. And remember, you are a flawed person. I promise you, I have many clients who try to be perfect, even appear to be perfect, and I promise you this, they're the unhappiest and always the loneliest clients I've ever met, because people can't relate to perfection. They relate to vulnerability. They relate to flawsome. Let's all be flawsome. Let's celebrate it. And we don't have to be sick or ill or have all of these psychosomatic issues, because you can be at peace with being a flawed person, having flawed relations with flawed people, and we can celebrate instead of trying to fix it.
Today I want to take you through an amazing process to show you how you can heal your body, heal your physical body, heal your emotional body, and even heal your mental body too. We're going to do this in hypnosis for one reason. Anything that you do to change your life, you want to do something that will change your neural circuits. Only therapy or procedures that change your neural circuits has lasting changes for you. And hypnosis does that better than anything else. Also in hypnosis, something magical, also very scientific happens. The mind starts to send different messages to the body, messages of healing and confidence and energy and wellness. And while it's sending positive messages to your body, it's also interrupting the ones that come back. Instead of saying, oh God, I'm chronically tired, I'm exhausted, you say I'm a bit dehydrated, I need a little bit of sleep. You see, in hypnosis, the critical factor that screens all of your thoughts shuts down. And that means that the mind can accept ideas and thoughts and beliefs that normally it might reject. And here's another thing which I love the most. Our bodies are run by a network of intelligence which is totally influenced by our mind. And in hypnosis, you can drop into that network of intelligence and you can influence your mind, which in turn is influencing your body, and you can bring about phenomenal, powerful healing. Just let me show you what's going to happen. You're going to roll your eyes up like that, keep your eyeballs up and close the lids down. You're going to be doing that, but not that. And you're going to mentally go down 10 steps. And you're going to imagine a powerful healing energy vortex kind of spinning above your head, rather like a child spinning top, spinning in a clockwise direction. And this vortex is wider than your shoulder, just like a slinky. It's going to go all the way through your body, coming out through your feet, rebalancing, re-energizing, healing as it goes. Keep your knees apart, feet apart, arms apart, hands up if you can in that very receiving position. Be comfortable, but just don't sit like that. So let's begin. Look up as high as you can, keeping your eyeballs up. Breathe in, breathe out. And again, breathe in, breathe out. Every time you blink, deep, powerful healing hypnosis is coming upon you. One more time, breathe in, hold it, keeping your eyeballs up. As you exhale, just close your eyelids right down, all the way down. Now forget all about the position of your eyes, let them go wherever they want to go. Drop your chin and just get that looking down sensation. And as I count backwards, you're going to see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet treading each step right now. You are looking down 10 steps. You're moving on to step 10 as each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 9 and 8, and you can see your feet. Hear your feet, feel your feet treading each step as you move down. Drift down, travel down to an even deeper level. You're taking step 8, going deeper. With every number I count, you're taking step 7, going deeper. With every sound you hear, you're taking step 6 as every sound and noise and movement around you flows through you, taking you deeper and deeper into powerful healing hypnosis. You're taking step 5 as the sound of your heartbeat takes you deeper. You're taking step 4 as the sound of your own breathing takes you deeper into powerful, profound healing hypnosis. You're taking step 4, going deeper. You're taking step 3, going deeper. You are taking step 2 and 1, just go deeper, deeper, even deeper into an awareness of yourself. And as you go deeper, I want you to imagine hovering above your head is a vortex of powerful healing energy. And this vortex is rather like a child spinning top, but of course bigger than you, wider than your shoulders. It's rather like a powerful, good tornado, about to move entirely through your body, keeping your body completely within its sphere, realigning, rebalancing, and working on every single system and gland and organ and nerve in your body. And now is the time to begin as this healing energy vortex spins above your head. You can see it. You can see it in your mind's eye. You can even pick a wonderful healing color. And I want you to imagine the very tip of this vortex is touching the top of your head. It's moving into the crown of your head, it's moving into your skull, it's moving into your mind. And as this vortex spins and twists and turns and vibrates, it's rather like the rotating brushes of a car wash, spinning, twisting, turning, spinning out the old, wiring in new, spinning out limiting beliefs. As this vortex spins through your mind, spins through your memory, it's immediately coming across limiting beliefs you might have, things like, I always get sick in the winter. I always get allergies. This vortex is making you aware of the words you use. You see, your words shape your reality. And if your reality is health that isn't good enough, have a look at your language right now and change it. And here's one of my favorite tips ever. When you put the word my in front of something, you own it. My is an ownership word. Let's look at saying things like, I've got my headache, I've got my stress, I've got my tension, I've got my irritable bowel, my allergies are playing up. From today, we are wiping out the word my. My is used for something you own and want to keep ever and are proud of. And the is for something that you don't. This vortex, as it spins through your mind like the rotating brushes of a car wash, is shoving out, pushing out, moving out the word my for anything you wish to be free of. As this vortex spins through your memory, it's reminding you we only use my for things we want to keep. For things we wish to be free of, we prefix them with the, or the headache, the insomnia. Knowing that you can fix all of these things. So the vortex is spinning through your mind, looking long and hard for any blocking thoughts you may have about healing your body. This vortex is looking with fascination for any limiting beliefs, toxic thoughts, blocking memories you may have. And as the vortex spins and whirls and twists and turns, it is shoving, pushing, moving them out of your mind, out of your body, out of your life completely. And as these spin out of your mind, what is left behind is a space for a new imprint. And I want you to think of a new thought as we let the old thought go. I always get sick, I always get tired, I have terrible sleeping. As we let that go, what could you imprint instead? My body is a wellness-making machine. My body is a healing-making machine. I sleep perfectly. I have a phenomenal immune system. I have an incredible metabolic system. My digestion is amazing. My skin is glowing. Whatever you would like to think, whatever you would like to imprint in place of those old limiting beliefs, take your pick and think it now. As the vortex spins through your mind, imagine it imprinting, wiring, coding in something new. You are coding in a new thought, just like we upgrade our computers and upgrade our software. You're upgrading your own internal software, upgrading your thinking. So as the vortex spins through your mind, you're thinking, I have phenomenal healing powers. I have an incredible immune system. I have an incredible metabolic system. And I want you to imagine the vortex spinning down towards your eyes as you begin to see that you do indeed have an amazing immune system. What does that look like? Well, it looks like you can walk through the world with a phenomenal immune system. So illness is something that rarely pays you any attention at all. What does it look like to have a phenomenal metabolic rate, to have a perfect sleep patterns? To believe that your body is a wellness-making machine as the vortex spins through your eyes, it's also spinning through your ears. What kind of things do you say and hear people say, oh, you're always full of energy. You always look so healthy, always glowing. I don't know how you keep going. What kind of things would you like to hear? What kind of things would you like to say as the vortex spins through your eyes, ears, and now your mouth? I want you to hear yourself saying, I'm always well. I have a great immune system. I have great digestion. I sleep perfectly every night. I find it so easy to relax. I find it so easy to let go. I recover so quickly from any little tiny sniffle. Imagine what you want to see, hear, state, say, affirm, and embody. And now allow that vortex to start spinning down your spine, aligning your spine so that every nerve, every vertebra is in the right place and you stand up straight. This vortex is spinning through every single system of your body. It's spinning through your immune system, your nervous system, your elimination system. It's spinning through your metabolic system, spinning through your sleep system, spinning through your digestive system as it spins through every system. As it spins through every organ, every gland, every muscle, every nerve, every bone, and every tissue. As this vortex spins and vibrates and twists and turns, every organ in your body is in the right place at the right time, doing the right work. You are now dropping straight into that beautiful network of intelligence where your mind influences your body and you directly, powerfully, profoundly influence the mind that influences your body. And you begin to send out different messages. My body does wellness, always wellness. My body is a wellness-making machine. My body recovers from anything so fast. My immune system is phenomenal, dependable, reliable. Think of some words you would love to hear and say. I have an amazing immune system. I sleep perfectly. I have great digestion. I burn everything off. I've got so much energy. Allow this vortex to spin through your heart, through your lungs so you breathe better, through your stomach so you digest better, through your immune system, through your lymphatic system, which is, of course, your immune system. Your immune system is your lymphatic system. This vortex is spinning through your lymphocytes. It's spinning through your stomach, the seat of all emotions. It's spinning through your gut, the second brain. It is spinning through all the microbes in your gut, making them alert, and perfect. It's spinning through your arms, spinning through your legs, making your whole body more flexible. I want you to take a few minutes and just allow this vortex to keep spinning, twisting, turning, vibrating, pushing out toxic beliefs, pushing out toxic substances, pushing out toxic memories. It's rather like a broom, rather like a huge Dyson, sucking out, pushing out, washing out everything you don't need. And what's left behind is shiny and new as you imprint, code, wire, and fire in images of the kind of health you would like to have. What does the kind of health you want to have look like to you? When you see it, what does it look like? What kind of things do you hear? What does it sound like? What do people say to you? What do you say to yourself when you're enjoying this amazing, radiant health? What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like? I want you to feel what it feels like now, to wake up full of energy, to eat really healthy food, drink a lot of water, get enough sleep, have glowing skin and radiant health. What does that look like and feel like and sound like? Wire it in, fire it in, code it in. Hear people saying, wow, you look amazing. You look so well. You look so healthy. You look fantastic. And feel yourself smiling because that is the truth about you. Or because you have this power to drop into this network of intelligence and send out different messages. I'm doing wellness, I'm doing health, and also interrupt the messages coming back. I'm a little tired. I certainly need to eat. I'm slightly dehydrated, but I can fix it. And every time you do this, you're changing those neural circuits, changing those neural pathways. So again, for a few more minutes, I want you to really feel that vortex spinning, twisting, turning, vibrating, spinning out the old, washing out the old, vibrating out the old, leaving it all behind. You are doing wellness. Your body is a wellness-making machine. You do wellness, always wellness, only wellness, because you're able to see it, to hear it, to feel it. You're able to remember what it looks like, feels like, sounds like, to enjoy health. To know that the placebo means the physician that lives in you that can dispense any drug at any time. You have a physician in you that can make you well. Everything starts with your thinking. As you think better thoughts, you're changing your energy. We're all energy. You are energy. I'm energy. Your body is energy. And as this vortex spins through your body, vibrating, installing, coding in good energy, healing energy, powerful energy, it's changing everything. It's changing your physical body, your emotional body. It's changing everything, and you're able to keep the change. So just allow this vortex to spin healing energy into you, spinning it in, wiring it in, coding it in. And now I want you to imagine opening up 2 valves in the soles of your feet and letting all that old stuff pour out, seep out, drop out. As this vortex for 1 more minute spins, twists, turns, vibrates, you feel shiny, you feel sparkly, you feel resilient, you feel well, you feel good. And you can keep that feeling of feeling good, feeling well, feeling resilient. You are a strong, resilient human being, strong, resilient, powerful beyond belief. You know it. That vortex is wiring it in. And now as you let the vortex leave your body through the soles of your feet, as it comes out, it is pushing out, shoving out, taking with it limiting beliefs, blocking thoughts, toxic memories, toxic residues are leaving your gut, leaving your stomach, leaving your body. Everything is changing in the most powerful way. You're letting all this stuff go. And of course, you know that you can play this recording over and over again, play it in bed at night before sleeping. And every time you play this vortex, you are doing healing, encouraging healing, creating healing, manifesting healing. Just because you can, you are manifesting healing, becoming a master manifester of healing right now. Just let the vortex leave your body, knowing that you can return to it every day until, even without this recording, you can close your eyes and allow that vortex to work through, working on your teeth, your gums, your eyes, your skin, your organs, your hair, your gut. Anything at all. Anything at all, your joints, your muscles, your tissues. So this is just the beginning. You're going to do it again and again because the mind learns by repetition. But right now, just let the vortex leave your body. Slowly, calmly, easily open your eyes. Come back into feeling good, feeling amazing, feeling able to code in, wire in, and layer this healing every time you play this recording. The more you play it, the better you feel. The better you feel, the more you play it, until healing becomes a state of mind. See you next time.